Monday morning to you. This is Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich with your March 18th, 2013 outlook. And today's video outlooks are sponsored by Dieter Brothers, your Four Seasons indoor comfort specialist. Also this morning sponsored by these guys. Who's looking for this guy? Yeah, the groundhog, the one that said winter was over. And once again, not the case. Today we're starting off with the interactive radar. And as you can see, initially, first it looks like there's snow moving in already this morning, but this is not reaching the ground. Pennsylvania right here, Jersey. I don't know if you have a hard time seeing this or not, but this is streak out here is not reaching the ground except when you get down to Washington D.C. This will aimlessly push through this morning, and this area here is the area of precipitation that is going to expand as it pushes east, and that's the area, the main system that we're going to be following today. Take a look at the Canadian model, and wow, that looks pretty close, doesn't it? Get this streak here, oh, same thing on the Canadian model. So again, Canadian model's been spot on lately, so we're going to continue to use it. And this is the current timestamp of where it's supposed to be. Everything's on schedule. I'm going to put this forward here and watch what happens. And this is at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Look at me. Look at the snow that breaks out over much of Pennsylvania. Got some sleet mixing down towards Philadelphia to start, and that goes over to rain, we think. But I mean, just as you get into further in time here, this is 8 p.m. It's still snowing from Harrisburg to Allentown, but it's about to change over here. And next time frame at 9 o'clock, you can see now we change over to sleet here. So, but everywhere else is staying heavy snow across this area here. And then as you go forward in time even further, it does change overnight. This is 2 a.m. It does change over to rain for most areas. Some sleet and freezing rain hanging on up in the mountains and of northeast PA, north central PA. And then even there, it does eventually go over to rain. Well, actually, it does show us holding on to extreme up by the border, up by Binghamton here, but most areas do turn over to rain, and then this pulls away. The RGEM, this is the short-range Canadian model for the first 48 hours of the Canadian, and this is probably a pretty accurate depiction of. It's been spot on for the last couple of days. It really hasn't moved. The RGM has the 2-inch line from Chambersburg over to Reading and Quakertown, all the way over to Newark, and everything northwest of there would be getting 2 inches or more. That's your 2-inch or more line where light blue starts. Allentown sitting right about here. They're recording the Canadian about 2.5, 3 inches of snow. That's probably about right. And then up here in the Scranton, Wilkes-Barre area, you're looking more like 4 to 5. A couple of lollipops in the higher elevations here over 6. And then Central PA is probably going to make out the best when you're more like in the 6 to 8 inch range. And that's probably pretty realistic. And I can show you these other models here. This is the NAM. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. Went a little bit more robust in the mountains up here, so this can definitely happen if it does stay colder longer. But look at your 2-inch line again: Chambersburg, Reading, Quakertown, Newark. I mean, every single model is showing the same thing. So it's really, and if this is going to be wrong, I mean, it's going to be every single piece of guidance being wrong, and I really don't think it's going to be that's going to be the case. So we're going to look at our final call map, and this is pretty self-explanatory, but this can be found on our website under the weather alert map section. Actually, right below this video, there's a spot for weather alert maps. You can check this out yourself and click on the map and make it larger like I have here. All the green here we have is rain. The pink areas here, we're looking at maybe a quick coating to 1 inch. And then the light blue areas here from Harrisburg through Reading and Allentown up into northwest New Jersey here, we're looking at a 1 to 3 inch type snowfall. This is a 2 to 4 inch range where the medium blue is. And then because of the higher elevations of Sussex County here, and also through the Poconos here in central PA, we went with the higher totals here of 3 to 6 inches with locally higher amounts. We think it's a pretty good call. Again, this is going to be up here we have 2 to 6. Now the reason that we have this such a wide spread is I think with the lower valleys, from Williamsport is a low line, is a low area. Scranton, Wilkes-Barre aren't particularly high areas. So we could get 2 or 3, maybe 4 inches of snow in those areas, but a town or two over to you might get 6 because it's just dependent on elevation. And same thing is going to go on here. Although we do think, since this is mostly higher elevation in the purple, this area here and then northwest New Jersey where it's higher elevation, we don't think they'll have a problem getting that 3 to 6 inches. And probably, we might have Stroudsburg at 3, but you could have or 3 or 4, and then you could have Hazelton get 6 or 7 or 8. You never know. So it's all elevation dependent. That's what we're looking at. So anyway, that's your Forecast for today, I went a little bit long again, but hopefully not as long the rest of the week. I am Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. Have a great Monday.